All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for that good Dragon Ball Super morning goodness. Good to see you, Psycho. What's up? Hold on, guys, sneeze. Here we are. So, we are here for yet more Dragon Ball Super. I know I said that already, but the sneeze kind of knocked me off track. Let's go ahead and get this started, shall we? Yo, peoples. Wait, is my mic off? It's on. It's on. Yes! Yo, peoples. Kyushu92 here, and welcome back to yet another live reading of Dragon Ball Super. And I believe this is going to see the conclusion. Between Moro and Goku, who has fully awakened Ultra Instinct. And he's preparing to fight Moro. Well, actually, he fought Moro, worked his ribs, and he got Moro down to his last leg to the point where a rock fell on him and threatened to crush him, with Moro begging Goku to spare him. And Goku's all like, so does he have like a death sentence? And Jocko says, yeah, he has a death sentence. So if you go ahead and kill him, that'd be great. Then Goku takes off the part of his uniform that has a Galactic Patrol symbol on it and says, now I'm gonna fight Moro as Goku of Earth as well. And it's like, Goku! No! I really hope he doesn't allow Moro to regain energy just so he can have the satisfaction of beating Moro as Goku of Earth rather than Goku, the Galactic Patrol member. It's just like, no, someone just kill Moro. Just kill him. Stop trying to make everything the I'm a better fighter than you thing. Just stop. Sometimes I love Goku, and at other times I just absolutely hate his entire character. It's like, why would you do this? Why would you do this nonsensical thing? But we'll worry about it when I read it. Chapter 14, if you guys want to follow along with me, either go to the official site on Tapas or... wait, not Tapas. This is not a manhwa. This is not the beginning after the end. Go to the official site on Shonen Jump or website of your choice, but as I always say, support the official release. Volume 15, Moro, Consumer of Worlds. Story thus far. Oh, also, we lost Maris, who pretty much broke his angelic laws by voluntarily fighting Moro. And as he delivered the final hit to Moro that made it so that Moro couldn't steal anyone's abilities, he pretty much just faded away. So that was the end of Maris, who I moved up on my ladder as some of my favorite characters of Dragon Ball. Story thus far. A long, long time ago, Son Goku left on a journey in search of the legendary Dragon Balls, a set of 7 balls that when gathered would summon the dragon Shenron to grant any wish. After a great adventure, he collects them all. Later, he becomes the apprentice of Master Roshi. Yo, it's early, but I can't wait. You should think about adding Overlord to the channel. I mean, I reacted to everything from every episode of watching the anime. I'm not caught up on the manga. Is it on Viz? If it isn't, then I'll probably have to look it up. I've considered it. I've considered Overlord because that would be interesting. I'll keep it in mind, Looney. I'll just say that much. I'll keep it in mind because things can be subject to change at any moment. After a great adventure, he collects them all. Later, he becomes the apprentice of Master Roshi, fights a number of vicious enemies, defeats the great Majin Buu, and restores peace on Earth. Some time passes, and then Lord Beerus, the god of destruction, suddenly awakens, and sets out in search of the Super Saiyan God. Goku, by becoming the Super Saiyan God, manages to stop Beerus from destroying the Earth, and starts training under him with Vegeta. After some time, the ancient villain Moro escapes from the galactic prison and travels to New Namek in search for the Dragon Balls, where Goku and the Galactic Patrol confront him. However, Moro's ability to absorb life energy is too much for them, After retreating, Goku and Vegeta train to defeat Moro and get their chance for a rematch back on Earth. When Moro absorbs 73, the heroes of Earth are suddenly no match for him. That's when Maris uses his angel powers to seal off 73's abilities, but at a cost. Before vanishing from existence, Maris asks Goku to bring peace to the galaxy. This turn of events allows Goku to finally achieve Ultra Instinct. Now it's Moro who is suddenly no match for him. And that's pretty much the everything that's gone on. And now we have chapters, and as it's been with all the previous volumes, almost all the previous volumes, we have chapters 65 through 68. Yeah, this volume is gonna see the end of Moro and the whole Moro arc. Well, the end of the whole Moro arc, and then we move into the new arc with volume 16 on Monday, which will then catch me up to all physical volumes of Dragon Ball. Man, who would have thought? Chapter 65, Son Goku, Earthling, and it cuts to Krillin. Who's made his way. No, what did I just say yesterday? What did I say? Krillin, stay away with the sensu beans, because Goku's gonna give one to Moro just so he can find him at full power again. Krillin, go away. Just go, okay? Just go somewhere. Go someplace nice. Chill with 18. Have fun with your daughter. Just get away from the battle. Just get away. Don't even let Goku sense you. Just disappear, okay? And destroy the sensu beans, okay? Just destroy them. Destroy the sensu beans. Because Krillin walks up to the area where Goku and Moro were. Goku's mopping the floor with him. I guess he doesn't need any sensu beans after all. And then it cuts to Goku, who puts his hands forward, and he disintegrates. He disintegrates the rock that was actually crushing Moro. And Goku is still in his Ultra Instinct form. And he just puts his hand forward and just Hakai's the rock that is on Moro. Stand up, Moro. And Moro stands up. And then, as he fully stands up, Goku is gone. Where did he go? Krillin. Goku! No! Goku! Why are you next to Krillin? Krillin. Goku! And then Moro sees Krillin next to him. Who is that? I'll take those sensu beans. Huh? How'd you? And then Goku disappears. And then he appears right in front of Moro. I'll spare you if you agree to go back to the galactic prison and promise not to break out ever again. Yes, of course. I swear it. You'll have no trouble from me. Why? Why would you toss Moro? I am so angry right now. I am so Why? He It makes me upset just to describe this. He then tosses Moro a sensu bean. Go. This is gonna stick with me all day. He then tosses Moro a sensu bean. What might this be?
But why?
Goes Krillin. Exactly! Why would you toss this consumer of worlds a senzu bean? Eating this will instantly restore your stamina. Eat it, then Jocko will escort you back to prison. Why? What? This is exactly why I love Vegeta more. Love Vegeta better. At least he can get the job done completely. Ugh! Goku! Eat it. Then Jocko will escort you back to prison.
Say what?
Goes Jocko. And then Moro eats it, and then he eats it, and then he starts eating it, and Krillin goes,
Come on! You sure about this, Goku?
And then Moro's energy instantly gets replenished, and his arm regenerates as well. Amazing. Far superior to even 73's healing ability.
You didn't have to heal the scumbag!
Everyone is all like, you idiot! You ever see that video where everyone is just face palming? Police officers, a whole sound booth crew, and even a whole audience just face palms? That's this moment! And now you'll keep your promise. Naturally. I'm grateful, Son Goku, but I'm afraid I'm not going anywhere. At least not until you'll die by my hand! And then Moro tries to jab straight through Goku's chest again, but his hand literally breaks, hitting Goku's chest. Okay, this is just like Frieza said, like, oh my god, you can scrub meat, you can cut meat on those. It's like, yeah. Essentially, Goku's body is so toughened up and so filled with power that even Moro can't touch him. Moro can't touch him. He broke his wrist trying to kill Goku. Gah! When Ultra Instinct is honed to this extent, the body will automatically grow sturdier as necessary. Why is that idiot messing around like this? I told him to finish the job. Both Beerus and Whis are just watching on at this point. Gah! You're just a sneaky coward. Huh. At your current strength, you could never hope to defeat me. And then Goku just leaves Ultra Instinct. Have you ever trained? I have not, obviously. You might have wound up even stronger if you just trained instead of eating planets and stealing lives. Silence. Training is a crutch for the weak. That's a real shame, because I never come across anyone as tough as you. If you were a decent guy, I'd love to fight again after you've gone through some training.
Hey, Goku! He just went back on his word, yeah? Stop expecting some magical change of heart, and for the love of all that's good, just finish him off already!
Goes Jocko. I know, I will, but let me talk to him a little longer. It's like... Goku, you are so morally stupid. So common-sensely stupid that you don't understand that this man doesn't want to change. Why do people like Goku so much? I don't care if he's trying to talk no jutsu his way through this. This is dumb. This is dumb. I know, I will, but let me talk to him a little longer. Darn it! Don't think I would be brought down by a tribe that emerged only a few million years ago. Moro, you'll never enjoy freedom again. Ugh. Let me ask you this one last time. Will you come quietly and go back to prison, or not? And then it cuts back to Moro seeing his severed hand that still has a jewel in it. Remember, when he tried to grab onto the back of Maris's neck in the last volume, Maris severed that hand, but he didn't destroy the jewel inside. That hand is floating behind Goku in a pool of lava that, pretty much appeared as they were fighting. Which is it? I need an answer. I will never return to the galactic prison.
In fact, I will continue to consume planets as I please.
Okay, you leave me no choice, because I promised Maris I'd protect this galaxy. And then instantly, Goku goes into Ultra Instinct. Maris, who was that Galactic Patrol agent really? And he looks at his hand, and he starts to shuffle towards it just a little bit. A teacher of mine. He taught me how to do this. Intriguing. I suppose that means he could use that technique as well. Yeah. And then it cuts to Moro, because I believe he tried to copy Maris's ability, and that ability is in the jewel that's in a severed hand floating behind Goku. And he starts to shuffle closer and closer to it. And then it cuts back to the flashbacks as it shows Maris's neck getting grabbed and then sliced off. And then he looks at the jewel in the hand, and then he sees... that Maris's face is in the jewel. And he thinks, that's it! And then he telekinetically grabs the hand past Goku. You just had to kill him, Goku. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. Now this man is about to get his hands on the power of angels, on the power of Whis' level, and you let him do it. This man consumes planets and all life that he ever comes across, and your thought when he's down and out is like, I'm gonna give you a sensu bean. Now don't be bad anymore, okay? I'm like, are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? This man likes to kill planets. And your only solution to this is to heal him after working them ribs and then be all like, okay, I beat you. Now don't be bad anymore. This is our main protagonist, everybody. I don't care how strong he is. You're letting this stuff happen because you're dense. But he summons the hand. I'm sorry, it's just that Goku upsets me with just how dense he doesn't realize how grave the situation is. I don't care how much power you have. If you have the chance to get rid of a villain that's threatening all life within a galaxy and has shown no remorse for their actions, and you have the ability to erase them, to make sure that they don't threaten the universe or the galaxy again, why are you trying to talk no jutsu your way through this? He's stupid. Goku is stupid. But Moro summons the hand, his severed hand to his hand, and his broken hand, I guess he, retracts into itself so he can put the hand on. So the body moves on instinct, does it? I'd love to try that. To Goku's surprise. Huh? What's all this now? And this surprises both Whis and Beerus. Oh, yes, here it comes, just as I imagined.
Goku, wasn't that the hand the one Maris sliced off?
And then Goku looks at Moro, and Moro's hair starts to change into a different color. His hair has gone silver, just like Ultra Instinct Goku. And then Moro looks at his hand, and then he puts his hand on his head, and then Maris's face appears in the jewel in top of Moro's head. This is this series' protagonist. He lets this stuff happen. Why do we rely on Goku again? Is it just I know it's because he's strong, but why does anyone rely on Goku for literally anything else? He's basically useless for anything other than fighting. Where's Vegeta? That whelp's abilities are now mine. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm gonna be upset this entire read-through simply because of Goku's actions in the very first chapter of this volume. I feel like that's not gonna leave me anytime soon. That whelp's abilities are now mine. And Goku just looks at him. Care to explain, Whis? It would appear that Maris's powers were copied before he ceased to exist. Tch, that dope can't stick a landing for his life.
We're done for. Are you kidding? This is why I told you to finish him off.
And then it cuts to Moro, who rushes Goku. And then he hits Goku with extreme speed and force, forcing Goku back, actually. Prepare yourself, son Goku. And then Goku gets ready to fight, and Moro gets ready to fight. And they both rush each other using the power of Ultra Instinct. Both of them are fighting with Ultra Instinct. And just as they get close to one another, Whis appears, and both Jocko and Krillin get teleported out. Because I believe Whis knew what was about to happen. And both their fists touch. And from the point of impact, the entire area implodes. So powerful that Whis actually had to erupt a barrier around himself, Beerus, Krillin, and Jocko to protect them. That's how forceful this punch is. And everyone's looking on in shock. Well, just mainly Jocko and Krillin.
Much appreciated, Whis.
Of course. And it shows Moro and Goku still clashing with each other as he looks at the destroyed landscape just from their point of impact. And he goes, follow me. And he flies off, and Moro flies after him. Wary of scouring the planet, are you? And Moro and Goku fly high into the air, where their clash continues. And they keep trying to hit each other, but since they have access to Ultra Instinct, it's really a battle of dodging hits and blocking hits rather than hits actually being landed. Incredible! Fascinating how my body now moves! And he hits Goku in the stomach, but, his punch really doesn't land, and he shifts out of his place, and they both go soaring across the landscape at high speeds, trying to keep up with each other. A contest of speed. Useless. Our abilities are evenly matched now. And then it shows Moro splitting himself into like two individuals as one flies across the earth while the other one follows after Goku. And then the other one blindsides Goku and actually hits him, sending him flying through a mountain range. And Goku gets up and Moro's right in front of him. I also have my magic which gives me a leg up. You think so? Then try a little harder. How are you so calm? I want you quaking in fear. And then Goku rushes him, and as he rushes him, he hits Moro in the arm, and Moro's arm starts tingling, and it starts bubbling and shaking. Pointless. My body becomes tougher to compensate, all on its own. And then Moro's hand grows to an enormous size as he tries to hit Goku. And then Goku, shifts out of place and appears right behind Moro and hits Moro directly in the back, which Moro feels. And then the impact of this hit causes Moro's back to start to bubble up, and then his whole upper torso starts to engorge. It's no use. And then Whis and company are watching this fight go on, with Jocko,
Yeesh, what's up with him? He's growing large.
And then it shows Goku hitting Moro over and over again, and Moro's body keeps getting bigger from each impact. Almost like his body is growing to contain the power that's in him. It's kind of weird. His body is swelling in an attempt to contain the angel power that now courses through him. Wow! I was right! I didn't even see that panel. His body was swelling up because his body's not meant to hold that power. This reminds me about what he did to Saganbo. He kept filling his body with so much power that Saganbo's body just completely gave out, because it was never meant to hold it. Now, it's the same case with Moro. His body was never meant to hold angelic power. And every time he gets hit, his body enlarges itself to contain it. But it's too much power for someone of the likes of Moro to even contain.
Yeesh, what's up with him? He's growing large.
His body is swelling in an attempt to contain the angel power that now courses through it. Sure, makes sense. Godly power like that is nothing to sneeze at. And then it shows Moro's body growing larger and larger with every hit that Goku lands on him. Because Goku's body can handle it. Goku's body is used to it. Moro is not. And as it shows Moro getting hit more and more, he actually starts to cough up a little blood. And his body has engorged to the size of, well, Yunba from a while back when he was fighting Krillin. Moro, remember what happened to your man Saganbo? You're making the same mistake. I literally just said this. I literally just said this. Can I see into the future? I just said this. I only mastered this technique after honing my body to withstand it. It's not something you can wield just because you feel like it. Abandon Maris's abilities or be destroyed by them. Ha 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 ha! How laughable that you believe I have limits. Surely you recall how many planets I've consumed. How much life force. Everyone has a limit, and this is yours. Silence! As he yells out and tries to hit Goku, but his body is just far too large. Far too large for him to be a significant threat against Goku, because his whole body's getting engorged and even malformed. One horn is short, the other one starts to extend backwards behind him. Well, one horn is short and the other one starts to extend far behind him. He's greatly far larger than he's ever been before, and he can't contain this power. And as he tries to grab on and launch at Goku, Goku kicks him directly in the face. He's gotten so large, he's about the size of Calamity Ganon from Breath of the Wild. That's the best comparison I can give you guys. Buddy, I require a body that can endure this power.
Good going, Goku. It was touch and go for a second.
And then Whis just watches. Goku, if you intend to defeat Moro, kill him this instant. Backing him into a corner past this point is unwise. And then Goku sees this and goes, okay. And he lands behind Moro. Say goodbye, Moro. And then we see Moro's arm within the earth itself. No, we see his body stretching into the ground. What are you up to? And then the ground underneath Goku starts to move as the head of Moro pops up out of the ground. And it's like Moro has combined with the earth itself. Oh no. Really? Really? This is the same thing that happened when Vegeta got too cocky and he was preparing to defeat Frieza during Resurrection of F, and that wound up having the world getting destroyed by him, which required Whis to rewind time back like 3 minutes so that Goku could actually finish him off. But Moro has become one with the earth, kinda, like his face is combined with it, and he opens up his mouth and he blasts Goku.
Huh?
Goes Jocko. What am I doing predicting everything that these panels say? I'm predicting these panels before they are actually said. But how? I have become one with this planet of yours. Behold, I've done away with my limits.
Is this seriously happening?
So it's come to this, says Whis.
What do you mean,
Krillin? In order to withstand angel power, he's made the Earth into his own body, which means that your planet now shares Moro's fate. Killing Moro will mean destroying the Earth itself. Goku! This is your fault! Moro is now combined with the Earth. So if you kill Moro, you destroy the Earth because they're now linked. You idiot! This boy upsets me. I know he's older than me, but this boy upsets me. Killing Moro will mean destroying the Earth itself. What? And beyond that, his swollen energy will detonate, possibly obliterating the entire galaxy. I told y'all I was going to be upset this whole volume. The whole Earth and the entire galaxy is now in peril because Goku allowed this to happen. And beyond that, his swollen energy will detonate, possibly obliterating the entire galaxy.
Try me if you dare, Son Goku.
And this surprises Goku because he made a fatal error. And then it cuts to end footnote with Jocko looking at Whis going,
The entire galaxy?
and Whis just nods like, yes, the entire galaxy is in peril because of Goku. And him trying to talk, no, I need to move on because I'm just gonna stay on how dumb Goku is if I don't. And that's the end of chapter 65. Onwards to chapter 66, Moro, Consumer of Worlds. And then it cuts to Piccolo and company.
The battlefield seems to have gotten farther away.
And then Dende, something about the planet feels off. What's going on? And then Gohan, my body hurts all of a sudden.
Is Moro absorbing our energy? All of you, get off the ground! Darn it, Kakarot, you've managed to screw up again!
And then it shows the energy from the entire Earth itself being absorbed into Moro. As we see citizens being drained.
Whoa, I'm feeling really weak.
And people struggling to stand as their entire life force is being drained from them into Moro.
The Earth's energy is mine. The Earth's energy is mine. All mine!
Quit it, Moro! And then it shows Goku standing there as Moro prepares to punch him. And Goku stops Moro's fists. And then he kicks away. He then keeps Moro from grabbing him by using his feet and hands in order to keep from grabbing him. And then another hand pops up out of the ground and hits Goku into the air. A third hand.
What the?
And then it shows that a third fist is right from the center of Moro.
I told you, my body is now the planet itself. You have nowhere left to run.
And it shows Moro causing more hands to pop up out of the ground as he continuously clashes with Goku. This is bad. Simply dodging those attacks may avoid the detonation, but Moro's energy continues to swell unabated.
Is there any way to keep him from exploding?
One method, yes. The question is, can Goku manage it?
Looks like I have no choice. It's a special case, so I'll lend a hand.
Yo, Beerus. Beerus is prepared. Beerus is prepared to actually help, which surprises Whis.
Losing Earth would be troublesome, you know.
Oh, you mean it?
And then Beerus floats out of Whis' barrier.
I'm in big trouble if the other gods of destruction see me do this, so let's make it quick.
And then someone starts chiming in on Whis' staff. Oh?
Huh? Now what?
Terrible news, Lord Beerus. You've received a summons from the Grand Priest.
What now?
Terrible news, Lord Beerus. You've received a summons from the Grand Priest.
What the heck?
I dare say it involves the matter of Maris.
They already found out he poofed? This is no time to be hanging around here. Let's hurry back, Whis.
Very well.
But what? What? You thought I gave a crap what happens to your precious planet? Solve your own problems. But...
And then it shows Whis appearing directly next to Goku as he's defending himself for Moro, as he goes, Goku, the only way to defeat Moro is to once again shatter his forehead crystal, thereby releasing Maris' power.
Shatter the crystal, just like Maris did?
Indeed. Done properly, that will destroy Moro and leave the Earth intact.
You think I can pull it off?
You have already acquired divine power. And it shows Moro trying to hit Whis, and Whis doesn't even budge. He just puts his finger up and blocks Moro from punching him, just with a finger. He's not even paying attention to Moro. You think I can pull it off? You have already acquired divine power. And he just casually stops Moro from hitting him. Have faith in your own strength. And then he looks at Moro, as Moro just looks crazy, laughing to himself. Okay, if that's the only way. It is. We must return to the heavenly realm now. Listen up, Goku. Even if the planet dies, you better save me some Earth food, you hear me? And then Goku just smiles at Beerus. Farewell. And Whis and Beerus take off. Why is that when it seems like there's going to be interference from Whis and Beerus, they get pulled off some other place? Dang, my lips are majorly chapped. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Sorry, my lips were just majorly chapped. My lips were majorly chapped, and I didn't want to keep reading that way. It started to make things uncomfortable for me. But Whis and Beerus take off with Krillin.
They're gone.
What the heck?
And then it shows Goku jumping away as Moro's body, combined with the Earth, starts to change form directly in front of him. He keeps getting bigger and bigger. If I don't act soon, it'll be too late. And then it shows the forehead crystal embedding itself further into Moro's head. Ugh, dang it. I can barely see the crystal anymore. Stand aside, Kakarot! And then it shows Vegeta coming in with Super Saiyan Blue, and he starts punching the ground. Oh, your boy is using Spirit Fission. He's using Spirit Form Fission. He starts using that attack, and he starts hitting the ground repeatedly, releasing the energy out of the Earth itself. And that causes the forehead crystal that was on Moro's head to start to appear on his forehead again. Nice going, Vegeta. His body's deflating.
Enough yapping. Destroy that blasted crystal. I can only rip away spirit energy from him for so long.
You got it. And then Goku, balls up a fist. Everything's riding on this fist of mine. And then he flies off, and Moro tries to grab him, but Goku dodges every single one of these attempts. And then numerous hands appear in front of Goku, and he goes, "Take this!" And he flies through every hand, flies through them. Not around them, but he flies through every palm in the middle of the hand, flies through the middle of each hand as they try to combine together to keep Goku from getting towards Moro. And Goku gets grabbed more and more as he gets closer and closer to Moro, and Moro stops him.
Gah! Darn it!
Oh,
Come on, enough nonsense. I'm at my limit, so do it already. He's draining me faster than I could strip him of his spirit. Darn, Maris did it, so why can't I? I guess I still don't have enough god power.
no dice. He couldn't reach the crystal. God power? Krillin, I gotta run an errand.
Huh? And then Jocko runs off. And he flies off.
Where's he off to?
And then it cuts to Goku, who leaves Ultra Instinct form.
No, don't power down, Kakarot.
Sorry, my power is getting sucked away.
Evolda.
And then, Piccolo and company appear right behind Vegeta.
Vegeta, you lot. Your spirit fission. Can you do it in reverse?
What?
I'm asking if you can gather up Ki and give it to Goku. Yes, it's possible. The principle is the same. Great. You need to give our Ki to him then. Fine, hand it over. Hopefully it's a gift worth giving.
Take mine too.
And so Ten Shinhan, Yamcha, Chaozu, Krillin, Gohan, and Piccolo all pool their ki together and give it to Piccolo.
Dende, gather up ki from everyone at the sanctuary and send it our way.
Right, I can do that. Everyone, lend me your power.
Sure thing.
And then it cuts to Goten and Trunks.
Did you hear Mr. Piccolo's voice too, Goten? Yeah, he wants us to send him his key. And are Dad and them in some kind of battle? Nobody told us.
Then it cuts to more energy being sent towards Vegeta.
Ki from the sanctuary, and from Trunks and Goten. I'll add my own ki to the mix. Take this, Kakarot!
And he throws it at Goku. Who gets imbued with all this ki energy. And then this amount of power allows Goku to power up. Go! Do it! As he goes into his blue form. Take this!
That's just his blue form. Why won't he use Ultra Instinct? Not won't. He can't. Not even with ki from all of us. Come on!
I'm sorry, Goku. My own divine power is still developing, so it didn't do much to help you.
And then Bulma.
I don't know the whole story, but I guess ordinary ki doesn't cut it.
And then Jocko flies up to the top of the Kami's lookout, and he jumps out. And lands in front of Bulma.
Jocko! Where's Majin Buu? We need his power.
Huh? He's sleeping in there.
And then it cuts to Moro, whose body is grown even larger as he's holding on and grabbing and trying to crush Goku.
Sorry, guys. This is all my fault.
Yep! It is!
It's over then.
Couldn't we just leave the planet for now and use the Dragon Balls to fix everything? If the ones on Earth are lost to us, there's still those gigantic ones in space, right?
And then Krillin. Sup, will there be a game stream today? I have to see. I got a couple of things I need to do today, so we'll see. I may be able to play Marvel's Midnight Suns today. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I couldn't. Couldn't we just leave the planet for now and use the Dragon Balls to fix everything? If the ones on Earth are lost to us, there's still those gigantic ones in space, right?
Won't work. When Moro explodes, the whole galaxy goes with him.
And then Ten Shinhan goes, so even the Dragon Balls in space will be dust. Darn.
There's no time left, not even for that. Just look, that monster has already gone insane.
And it shows Moro, whose face doesn't even resemble how he looked before, as he's literally looking like Cell was when he was preparing to destroy the Earth by imploding.
He'll explode on his own soon, no matter what we do.
Well, we at least gotta get Goku back. We can't let him die like that.
I'll come with you, Krillin, says Gohan. Us too. Better than sitting back and waiting for death. I guess so. Great. After everything, I'm gonna die a bachelor.
Huh?
And then it shows a ginormous, flashing, floating ball behind the Z Warriors.
10! Look!
What the?
And it's a massive ball as it's headed towards Goku.
Where did that come from? God power. I feel divine strength. But how? This ridiculous amount. Who sent this?
And then it cuts to another landscape on Earth. And then it cuts to a village. And then it cuts to It cuts to Majin Buu, who's now gone Great Supreme Kai, and he's there with Oob. Remember, Oob is a reincarnation of Majin Buu. And when they were split and destroyed, we got our Buu that
hangs out with Mr. Hercule.
And then we got Oob, who's a reincarnation of all of Majin Buu's godly power. The Great Supreme Kai is with Oob right now. And then Oob is, I guess, sending all of this godly power towards Goku. with the combination of their power. It's Oob! Oob had that power all along! Of course, the divine power of the great Supreme Kai must have gone to the evil half of Majin Buu during the split. Then that means Oob inherited that same power.
Evil Boo's reincarnation was born on Earth? What a lucky break!
What are they talking about?
Says Hercule.
And then Oob goes, "Is this right? I don't know what I'm doing."
Yes, that's perfect. Thank you, and sorry for the sudden trouble.
And then it shows Moro looking as Goku is being held by him, and Vegeta taking the whole power of Oob and aiming it at Goku.
Whoever's key this is, take it and use it for another round of Ultra Instinct.
And he throws it at Goku. And the whole area just gets enveloped in light. And then, all of a sudden, Moro's hands are enveloped in light. And then, a whole visage of Goku stands in front of Moro. And when I say a whole visage, it's like Goku awakened his own version of the Susanoo from Naruto. Because he's floating in the head part of this giant Goku. And everyone is just looking on as he's, handling Moro. Not Maris, Moro. And Goku starts pushing Moro deeper and deeper down into the ground. As Moro is still losing all sense of self. And then it zooms in on Goku, who's already Ultra Instinct inside of this Goku Susanoo. And then he opens his eyes. And then he moves his head directly towards Moro's forehead jewel. And then punches it in a three shot panel, three angle camera shot. He punches it from the front, and then it's like how Goku defeated Kefla during the Tournament of Power, where he uses Kame Blast, and you see it from 3 different directions. He does the same thing with Moro's forehead jewel, and he punches it, and it gives you 3 different angles as everyone watches, as Goku punches the entire, in a big double spread panel, he punches Moro's forehead jewel. And the shock can be felt throughout the entire galaxy, so much that even Whis looks back and smiles because he knows Goku has done it. Then a crack starts to appear. A crack starts to appear from the point of impact, and Moro's entire Earth body just crumbles and implodes. Now, not implodes in a way that threatens the Earth, but implodes in a way that just causes the whole area to just implode, but that's it though. And it's like a volcano goes off. And everyone digs themselves out of the debris.
What happened? Goes Krillin. Did he really do it? Did Goku win?
And then Piccolo just points backwards with a smile on his face as we see a lone individual standing at the point at the impact crater as he looks back. And then Krillin and Gohan go, "Goku! Dad!" And Goku gives the thumbs up. And that's the end of Chapter 66. Chapter 67's happy endings, and then...
You did it! Goku! You're the best!
That was a real nail-biter. Glad you're still with us, Dad. And then Piccolo and Vegeta are just hanging back. With Vegeta. And then it cuts back to Dende. Moro's completely gone! He won! Goku won! Yay! And, Puar is just, happy. Then it cuts to Roshi.
Well, it's finally over.
Then it cuts to the Radiant.
Woohoo! He won!
Well fought indeed, Vegeta. And Goku.
Great.
I can finally leave.
Says Iriko, because he's still on planet Yardrat after all this time.
Kakarot, care to tell us where that final massive burst of power came from?
Oh, yeah. I'm not actually too sure myself. Guess there's still someone else amazing here on Earth.
Don't give me that. Surely you know who they are. Tell me now, Kakarot.
We'll probably all find out in due time. Because I bet Vegeta's wondering, where did all of that power come from? Who is this person, and how can I kill them? Because I can't have anyone more powerful than me. And then it cuts to the Grand Supreme Kai.
Thank you. You are the savior of the universe.
I still don't have a clue what you're talking about. Who are you anyway, mister?
Think of me as your kin, I suppose.
No way, we don't look alike at all.
Farewell. And then Grand Supreme Kai starts floating away from Oob, and then he just disappears.
He flew and went poof. Was all of that a dream?
And then Grand Supreme Kai reappears back on Kami's lookout. Grand Supreme Kai! It's an honor to meet you. Thank you for working to save our planet. And as he's saying this, Grand Supreme Kai changes back to Boo. And then Hercule, massively happy, goes, Boo!
Hi, Hercule.
Welcome home, buddy. Thank goodness you're safe.
Huh? I was always here. Just sleeping, but now I'm really hungry.
And then it cuts to Popo. He has no memory of his time as the Grand Supreme Kai.
There's no better time than now for a homecoming feast. I'll have my chef whip up a whole smorgasbord.
I don't think I've ever said smorgasbord on this channel before, ever. That's the first time I've actually had to vocally say the word smorgasbord. Okay.
I'll have my chef whip up a whole smorgasbord.
Hooray!
And you're all welcome to join us.
And that's literally every single person that's on Kami's lookout right now. The garden at Hercule's house. And everyone's chowing down, like Hercule's feeding Pan, and then Gohan and Goten Gohan, Goten, and Trunks are talking to each other, with Trunks and Goten upset that they didn't get to be a part of the fight that Gohan was in. Krillin eating with Marin and his wife 18. Chaozu, Yamcha, and Puar with Tien. Then we got Master Roshi. Along with Pilaf and Shu. Everyone is just chowing down. Dende, Eska, Popo, and Krillin. Bulla, Bulma, Vegeta, Oolong. And then it has Goku taking Eska back to planet Namek, it seems, as everyone waves goodbye to him. Even Vegeta and Piccolo are smiling during this whole situation. And then we get more narration. We haven't had narration in a minute. And Goku takes Eska back to planet New Namek.
After saying his goodbyes, Eska returned to planet Namek. The power of the resurrected Dragon Balls restored the planets caught in Moro's wake and revived the beings who had been killed. Planet Zune, which was a planet where 67 and the rest of his crew were stealing treasure from, specifically that planet, and he's 73 lasered all those aliens beforehand when they left. They've been restored. And so, the universe was back to the way it had been, except for a certain angel trainee. Several days later,
And it cuts to Goku along with Majin Buu and Vegeta traveling with Jocko and company. What's all this about some celery? Got any meat instead?
I said ceremony. They're honoring us with medals for being the crew that showed morals who's boss.
Doesn't sound like my kind of thing.
You idiot, there's no greater honor. Medals are the mark of the true elite.
Oh, so how many do you have, Jocko?
This'll be my first.
And then Jocko and company fly off towards Galactic Patrol HQ. And then they have like a small orchestra playing this ceremony for Vegeta and company as they get rewarded medals by the Galactic King. Well done indeed, one and all. And then the Galactic King puts a medal on Boo, on Vegeta, on Goku. And then it cuts to Goku with the Galactic King going, Goku, I thank you for slaying Moro. No prob. You're grabbing my junk on purpose, aren't you? Because even though the Galactic King willingly puts his hand out, Goku keeps grabbing the wrong tentacle. And then it cuts to another patrol member. And now, to name the honorees, Son Goku, Vegeta the Fourth, Majin Buu, Jocko Terriamentin Piboshi. Jocko Terriamentin Boshi. Terriamentin Piboshi. Jocko Terriamentin Piboshi. That's Jocko's entire name.
That's me.
Psst, why's your name so long?
What's it matter?
And finally... Huh? There's someone else? Maris, now known as Maris Ikanoichi Aboshi. Ikanoichi Aboshi. Huh? And then everyone is looking around. And then someone shifts through the audience. Yo! Maris is back! How is he back? How is he back? I thought angels were erased. When they... Yo! Maris is back! He's alive! Yo! Maris is alive! Right here. And everyone is shocked to see him. Maris! It's really you! Goku, Vegeta, I'm so glad to see you again.
How are you alive? Didn't you cease to exist?
Yes, I did cease to exist. As an angel, that is. Yo! And then it cuts to a few days earlier. And it cuts to Beerus and Whis near the palace, outside the palace of Zeno, with the Grand Priest there, and Beerus is just sweating bullets. You two should have some idea of why you've been summoned.
Yeah, but I had nothing to do with this mess. This was Whis' doing.
I certainly did not expect Maris to violate our angel laws. Alas, I was wrong to place him under your care. My deepest apologies. And then the Grand Priest is just looking down on Whis. Ordinarily, it is the fate of law-breaking angels to vanish from existence forever. That said, I personally eradicated Maris temporarily before resurrecting him as a mortal.
What?
He now has a lifespan and his angel powers are gone. There was simply no other way to save him. What moved you to such mercy? Actually, it was this one who came to me, willing to sacrifice his own life to save Maris's. Yo! It's Supreme Kai Shin! Watching the stream back, and I don't know how you guessed Goku would give him sensu beans. That's actually got me mad at Goku. A beer. I tell you this because this is what Goku does. He doesn't think on the lines of Vegeta like, I'll just completely eradicate this person. But even then, Vegeta has his moments. Goku's all like, I'm gonna give this dude a sensu bean, and I'm just gonna trust him at his word to never do bad again. Simply because I'm that gullible. And it's... I was so mad at Goku. Because Goku's predictable like that. If you are super strong and Goku beats you, Goku tries to talk no jutsu his way out of it. Tries to talk no jutsu the villain character and tell him, okay, never be bad again. And just expects them to do it simply because he physically beat them. That's how dumb he is. So this is the situation where we ended up with Moro pretty much combining with the Earth and threatening to erase the entire galaxy because Goku just doesn't know how to seal the deal, so to speak. But it's the Supreme Kai who vouched for Maris. Thank you for reconsidering the matter.
Supreme Kai, when did you get here?
It was all I could do, I'm afraid.
How dare you put our lives on the chopping block? You and I are two sides of the same coin, remember?
And then it cuts to Whis just smiling. And then the Grand Priest again. In any case, for your involvement in this trouble, I will have to impose a penalty on the three of you.
Huh? What kind of penalty?
And then it cuts to the attendants actually having a spa day, as it shows the Supreme Kai, It cuts to the Supreme Kai and Beerus being used as playthings by the two Zenos.
Go! Faster!
And they're playing inside of Zeno's palace. They're being used as horses, like playing horsey with the Zenos, with Whis just counting down the time. Horsey Beerus, 121.39 Geeks. Horsey Supreme Kai, 134.04 Geeks.
You have to gallop faster!
Yes, sire. As you wish.
I've been meaning to give their two attendants some time off, so this is perfect.
Darn it, this is all Goku's fault. Maris only broke the dumb law because of him. Whis, what's Goku up to now?
Goku? My, he appears to be partying it up with Maris and the other at the Galactic Patrol HQ.
You're kidding me!
And it shows Goku just chilling with Goku, Vegeta, and Jaco just chilling with Maris. And they're all partying. And they all prepare to take a photo. And they have a big photo with Goku, Vegeta. Like, here's the thing. Vegeta was currently smiling with everybody. But as soon as they get into a photo, he's all like,
I don't smile on camera. I don't smile on camera.
And they all just take a big old photo. Maris, Goku, Galactic King, Boo, Jaco, Vegeta, Iriko, literally all the significant members of the Galactic Patrol with everyone in this big old group photo. And then Zeno just starts jumping on the back of Beerus.
Faster! Faster! Gallop faster!
You'll pay for this, Son Goku.
With that, Goku and his friends' time in the Galactic Patrol was over. Peace returned to the universe.
And then it cuts to Jaco just chilling with Galactic Patrol.
Man, just another peaceful day in the universe.
Jaco, shouldn't you be out on a patrol?
Just got back from that. So for the rest of my shift, I'm on Cyber Patrol duty.
Cyber Patrol? Looks like an auction site to me. I've got some business at the Galactic Prison. You've clearly got time on your hands, so you're coming with me.
But you see, the thing is, I'm about to head out on patrol again.
You just said you were finished. Jaco, any attempt to not do any actual work. And we cut to the Galactic Prison, as we pretty much see a whole bunch of people just sealed back in the prison again.
Hey, boys. It's been a while. How's it going?
And it cuts to the female members of Saganbo's gang.
Lots of peace and quiet. No thanks to you. Tch, is that so? You sure you don't want to play with us? As if you're never busting out ever again. And I'm not busting, period.
I've got a question for you guys. As this other guy speaks to Yunba. My squad's radar detected something resembling a faint distress signal coming from the crater left by Moro's explosion. Got any idea what that might be?
Couldn't tell ya. You know what he's talking about, Kotor? Quarter?
Right. And then Quarter doesn't say anything. And then the galactic dude just goes, right. Well, after an explosion that size, it could have just been general interference.
Hey, forget that crap. Tell them to up my rations. They're barely feeding me anything in here.
Sorry, but your food portions are predetermined. We can't change that.
Then just let me out of here. I want to eat till I'm stuffed.
You punks are never seeing the outside of this lockup as long as you live. Just be grateful you didn't get the death penalty.
Why, Yoda?
And then it cuts to Zao Yogi, as he goes,
Hey, Galactic Patrol, guys. We haven't forgotten that you killed our pals.
It was Moro who did that. Your grudge is misplaced.
And Moro literally 873. I said killed. You can't kill what ain't even alive. I said killed. You cannot kill what they did alive.
Destroyed, then. I don't see what difference it makes.
Then it cuts back to Earth and the crater where Moro was destroyed. And then it cuts deeper and deeper into the hole where Moro actually was.
73 was just another thing we stole. He was empty at first, then as time went on, we filled him with data and turned him into a powerhouse. All that hard work is gone now.
He's that dangerous, huh? I'm glad he got obliterated.
And then it cuts back to... Then it shows pieces inside of Moro's explosion hole as it starts to move around. And then it cuts to Yunba.
Did you make sure he got trashed for good?
Make sure there was nothing left of him, just like Moro. So why waste our time?
You mean you're not sure?
And then it shows these pieces forming together and they get closer and closer to what is left of 73's head at the bottom, near the bottom of this chasm. And as these pieces combine together, 73's eyes start blinking over and over and over again.
Huh, ridiculous. 73 is gone. Quit being sore losers. If you can't answer my question, then this conversation is over. We're leaving, Jocko.
Think hard on your crimes, Kay.
You did examine the inside of that crater, right?
What? Sure did. From above. At a glance.
Then we'd better do a thorough check just in case.
Because Jocko isn't thorough. And they fly back to Earth.
Well, anything?
Nope, nada. No trace of Moro or 73 down there. See? Like I said, I checked.
Well, the distress signal stopped. I guess it really was just interference.
Calamus? Since we came all this way to Earth, wanna snack on some cheese?
What is this cheese?
And it shows that there are two individuals who have grabbed the head of 73 and have his head in a jar.
What is this cheese?
It's delicious. You also gotta try this beverage called milk.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
And these two individuals have 73's head in a jar, and they immediately take off and they fly off of Earth. And then it cuts to Jocko shopping with Calamus. That's the dude's name. The tall dude with the buzz cut and the eyes. His name is Calamus. I didn't know his name after all this time.
Okay, got my souvenirs, so let's head back.
Do you buy that much cheese and milk every visit?
I can get it online, but then it's like 3 times as pricey, so...
Ah, that explains your cyber patrol.
A few months later, in a far-flung corner of the universe far from Earth.
A few months later, in a far-flung corner of the universe far from Earth.
And it cuts to someone, saying,
Master Goichi, the data has been copied into all other units. Good. Well done. All should now have equivalent capabilities. Excellent. We never expected OG-73I to be powered up to this extent. A pleasant payoff for our efforts. All seemed lost when Saganbo and his goons stole that one, but it seems that luck is now on our side. Indeed, and now most of those rotten bandits are gone. The time has come for us to rule this universe.
and as they're in this big ship, Master Goichi person is here. Another ship gets closer to theirs.
That's the ship, right, Oatmeal?
Correct, Granola, but do be careful because there could be many on board.
Granola? Oatmeal? And this person zooms in and aims for the ship that Goichi is on.
Gotcha. Prepare to provide support.
Roger that.
And then their entire ship shakes as Goichi and his goons are all like,
What was that? We've been boarded by an intruder! What the? Send the guards!
and then we see the perspective of the guards as they're firing into a hallway. And then this one dude called Granola comes through and he shoots towards all these dudes with one shot and they get zapped and tased.
Not so fast!
And he stops and he puts his gun down. Well, actually, he zaps all the rest of these goons, and then he puts his gun down after immobilizing all of them.
The intruder isn't stopping! Darn it! Activate the AUG soldiers! All of them!
And then AUG soldiers. Oh, 73 was an AUG soldier. He was an AUG soldier because there's clones of him. There's clones of him. And a whole area opens up, and it's just a whole bunch of 73s.
They're finally here.
Those? I see. So which one's the target? Run a scan, Oatmeal.
Scanning now.
And then one AUG soldier launches at him.
That's OG-72I, not the one we want.
And then Granola points his fingers forward, and he shoots this clone directly in the head and immobilizes him. And then all the rest of them rush Granola.
OG-20, OGI-WI, or OG-1,
or
OG-31, OG-51. The target is not here.
And Granola just shoots all of these 73 clones, all these AUG soldiers. And he rushes through all of them.
There are more within.
This way?
And then more AUG soldiers present themselves towards Granola, and he just blasts them. Then he comes up to a door, and he blasts that open. And then he sees a whole bunch of other AUG soldiers as they're all around The one he's looking for.
There, in the middle. That's OG73-I.
And then Granola just smiles. And that is the end of chapter 67. Now we cut to chapter 68, and I believe the last chapter of this volume. Yes, chapter 68, Granola the Survivor. And then it cuts to this destroyed town where there's tons of destruction everywhere, and what looks to be what looks to be like one of Frieza's ships. What looks to be one of Frieza's ships. Down on... Wait, is this planet Vegeta? Yo! Is this planet Vegeta? And then we see great apes just in the background in the smoke. And then we see a door get kicked open. And then we see hands appear. Giant hands appear near like this, what looks to be like some sort of church area. And then a giant great ape's face goes in there, and then Granola wakes up.
Ugh! What's wrong, Granola? Was it that dream again?
Yeah.
Worry not. OG73-I's in stable condition.
Good. Is anyone following us?
After the destruction you brought down upon them? No.
And then it cuts to the ship that was destroyed by Granola and messed up.
Stolen again!
It will be quite a while before we reach the heater's base. I suggest cold sleep.
No, I'm wide awake now.
Do you still...
Yes, that was Frieza's army.
Do you still despise Frieza's army?
Sure do.
Frieza died several years ago, and the remnants of his army are but a shadow of their former glory, right? They are a shadow of their former glory, yes?
That's what they say.
Then why obsess? Try to move on already.
I guess I should.
These galactic soldiers are even dumber than Goku. I can get why Goku, but won't have the thought to check the explosion, but the galactic army didn't check it either. No, it was Jocko who didn't thoroughly check. Because Jocko isn't thorough. Remember, this is for him to get a medal and it being his first one, Jocko's not as great as he thinks he is. So much, in fact, that him just getting this medal for just participating in this fight, he got a participation medal, not an actual effort medal. He really didn't do anything to help out anybody in this fight whatsoever. How he managed to survive this long in the Galactic Patrol is beyond me.
Then why obsess? Try to move on already.
I guess I should. First off, it was the barbarous apes within Frieza's armies who slaughtered my fellow Ceruleans.
So it's not Planet Vegeta. He's from Planet Cerulia, I guess.
And even those apes were apparently wiped out by a massive meteor not too long after. I've lost both my avenues for my revenge, but that doesn't explain why that dream still haunts my sleep.
Oh, wait. I didn't say... Yeah, barbarous. Yeah.
Barbarous apes, you say? Are you referring to the Saiyans?
That's right.
And then it cuts directly to Goku. As Goku is launching at the prophecy fish that is usually around Whis and Beerus and company.
Cut it out! Unhand me, barbarian!
Come on, stop squirming or else I'll salt you, grind you up, and gobble you up. And then it cuts to Beerus' planet. While Beerus is sleeping, Vegeta's chilling backward. Vegeta is chilling against a tree that Beerus is sleeping in, and Whis is there. Do it now, Whis! But of course. And then it cuts to Whis, who jabs the fish with a needle. And then this knocks him out, apparently. A healthy dose of vitamins is the best solution for insomnia.
That fish gets insomnia? Really?
Indeed. Once in a great while. It keeps floating, even while asleep. And it shows the prophecy fish just chilling. Fun fact. The oracle fish suffering from lack of sleep is a bad omen for the future.
What?
Or sometimes it's nothing. And then Vegeta's all like,
don't say these things unless they actually mean something, Whis.
Aw, you got my hopes up that some really strong fighter was about to crash the party.
Will you ever learn your lesson?
Vegeta is the voice of reason between himself and Goku. Even though Vegeta has his questionable moments, he's of more sound mind than Goku. Goku's all like thinking like, oh, you got my hopes up. I was hoping another strong fighter would come along. And Vegeta's all like,
Really? Did we not just go through a situation where you almost let the Earth die, Kakarot?
it's seriously like that. You got my hopes up that some really strong fighter was about to crash the party.
Will you ever learn your lesson?
And then Beerus gets up.
Hey, Goku, don't give me that I want to fight someone strong crap. You always wind up in over your head and then somehow screw me over too.
Did something happen? Yes, very much so. And then it shows the fish. Sleeping, still sleeping, as Goku stands in front of Whis. Should we get back to it, Whis? Let's. And then Goku focuses, and he goes full-on Ultra Instinct instantly. He now can enter into Ultra Instinct without any trouble. And Vegeta is, bothered by the fact that Goku can enter into that state. Ready when you are, says Whis. And then Whis, then Goku splits himself into like multiple different clones. I don't know if you can call these like physical clones or if he's using after images, but they all surround Whis. And Whis just casually fights through all of these clones without any trouble whatsoever. And he slices through all of them. And then he jumps straight towards the real Goku. And he jumps through the real Goku as he goes through the one that was trying to fake him out. Your real body never descended. An obvious ploy. And he's like directly in front of Goku's face like, nice try. And then he swiftly kicks Goku down to the ground so hard that he gets knocked out of Ultra Instinct. Does Goku have memory loss? No, he's just stupid. He has a one-track mind. And for him to be the hope of all, and for him to be the hope of everyone in the universe, his one-track mind is only focused on fighting the strongest person and just getting eternally stronger. He's not good at anything else. He's not smart enough for anything else. He's just stupid on everything except fighting. He's just stupid. He's a stupidly strong fighter. That just also happens to be, he's as stupid as he is strong. That's the best way I can do that. He's a musclehead. He's a meathead. He's a himbo, if you will. He's just monstrously strong, but also monstrously stupid. But Goku gets knocked out of Ultra Instinct and hits the ground. Copying me won't get you far. You must develop your own style. Dang, I was sure that would work. And then Goku and Whis continue to clash and train with one another. Not clash, because that would mean that Goku has a chance of standing up to, actually has a chance of standing up to Whis. But they're clashing with one another, and Beerus and Vegeta are just watching.
Is Whis using Ultra Instinct at the moment? Not exactly. Angels are always in the instinct state. I see.
And it cuts to Beerus. It cuts to Goku still, training with Whis. You may already be aware of this, but the ability to wield Ultra Instinct is not in and of itself your ultimate goal. And then he flips around Goku, grabs him by the arm, and then just throws him into the lake outside of where they're fighting. In fact, it's only the starting point. My command over... And then Goku gets out of the water all wet, sighing to himself, and then he rushes Whis again. My command over Ultra Instinct is greater than Maris's, and in turn, the Grand Priest's Ultra Instinct is even more accurate than my own. Meaning I'm at the bottom of the ladder? What I mean to say is that you have at least that much room to train and grow. Doesn't that excite you? And then Goku gets back as Whis gets away from him.
Yeah, I'm stoked to get even stronger.
And then Beerus goes,
You're not gonna try to master it too? It doesn't suit me. Didn't think so. I'll surpass Kakarot another way.
Oh yeah? It might be possible, but that's up to you. Huh? 'Cause Ultra Instinct ain't the only technique of the gods.
What?
That's just the angel's specialty. Or did you really think us gods of destructions would run around using a move where you gotta keep your heart all calm and tranquil?
Then what do you use? Tell me of this technique you gods of destruction use.
I'll pass. Training people ain't in my job description. Anyway, I'm gonna go exercise to wake myself up.
And then Beerus walks away with his hands behind his head. And then he turns back and looks at Vegeta.
If you see anything you want, feel free to steal it.
So he's basically nonchalantly telling him, like, I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna train you, but I'm gonna go exercise. If you see something that interests you, feel free to copy me while you watch. And then Vegeta goes off to follow Beerus.
Wait for me, Lord Beerus.
And then Vegeta just follows him. Then it cuts to like this floating asteroid base, and Granola is dragging the remains of 73 right behind him.
Pocket change? Really? What a cruddy haul.
And then it cuts to another person walking out of this base as he sees Granola.
Hey, if it ain't my good buddy Granola, how's it hanging?
And then Granola just walks past him.
Whoa! Ain't that the artificial life form thing that Alec's been asking for? How the heck did you nab it? I mean, wow, great job. What do you say we pretend we snagged this guy together and split the prize? The guy I handed over didn't make much of a bounty. Come on, please. We've known each other forever.
And he gets close to touch 73's chamber, but then fingers get pointed at him.
Don't touch Soshiru, or Elect will be paying me for your head as well.
Just joking, pal. Yeesh.
And then Granola walks in to this base-looking area.
Get in there and get paid. Then drinks are on me.
And then Granola walks into this big open chamber area.
Granola, we can always count on you.
I think I'll give him an Australian accent.
Granola, we can always count on you,
And then it cuts to 3 other individuals standing with him, all with his same hairstyle. They got pointed ears. They kind of remind me of something.
Well, let's see it. Oh, is this what I think it is?
Oh, is that what I think it is? Confirm it, Oil. And then, I don't know why the name Granola fits him so well. It fits well. Food names fit a whole bunch of these characters really well. Confirm it, Oil.
Okay. OG73I. Yep, that's the real deal.
Well done. Really, really great job.
My money. Now.
Sure thing. Mackie, give our friend here his reward.
Yeah.
And then she walks over and gives him a whole bunch of credits.
Here.
And then he picks it up and he starts to walk away.
What are you using that thing for, Elect? You're gonna create a goon squad like Oichi was doing?
We've got no need for troops. We heaters ain't running an army here. And we heaters ain't running an army here. And if the day ever comes when we need more muscle, we'll just hire the best that money can buy. With enough cash to burn, there's nothing you can't have in this universe. I feel like I'm shifting his accent wrong mid-sentence there. I'm trying to refine it.
With enough cash to burn, there's nothing you can't have in this universe. Money. Right. I guess that's true.
Dominating others with military might is a relic of the past. These days, power comes in the form of money and intel.
Intel?
The one with the most intel controls the universe. Am I wrong? And intel is exactly what's packed inside this thing.
Right. Well, I wouldn't know much about that. I've got my reward and that's what matters. What's my next job?
About that. The state of things in the universe is shifting, so we don't got any assignments at the moment.
What?
Frieza's been revived.
What'd you say? He's come back to life? How?
No clue. Doesn't matter how it happened, it's bad for business. When people are running scared, they ain't fired up to make deals.
Right now, I could actually kill him. A chance to avenge my people.
And this is the first time first time we see Granola having this manic look in his eye.
Where is he? Where? You have to tell me!
Why? Revenge? Don't even try, Granola. Frieza's back and somehow stronger than ever, so you'd be playing with fire. Probably wouldn't stand a chance.
Just let me be the judge of that. Tell me where Frieza is!
And before he can even get closer to Elect, his legs get swept from under him. And then his neck gets grabbed by the legs of one other member of Elect's crew, and all of his credits just spill across the ground. And then he gets put in an armbar in front of Elect by this individual.
You're such a hothead, Granola. I know about your little grudge against Frieza's army, but proper revenge is best served cold. It takes time and planning, so chill out.
I feel like I'm getting his accent a lot better since I'm pacing myself a lot better.
Putting this whole thing on the back burner until we're ready to help you out. Frieza's army is a thorn in our side, too. You feel me?
Yeah. Got it.
Great. Let him go, Gas.
And then Gas gets up. This is the individual that just manhandled Granola. You don't like Dragon Ball Super, but I'm dropping in to say hi. Hi to you too, Randy Bankai. And then Gas drops back, right next to Mackie.
Glad we have an understanding. Go home and take some time to cool that head.
Okay. Contact me if there's a job to do.
See ya!
Says Mackie as she waves goodbye. And then someone chimes in going,
Care to explain yourself, Granola? It's quite unlike you to allow Elect to have the last word.
That piece of garbage Frieza will die by my hand. I will have my revenge.
That's all well and good, but remain calm. I don't know who this individual is, so I can't place the voice on them properly until I see their face. Then I will determine. That's all well and good, but remain calm. Why not treat yourself with your earnings first? And then it shows Granola's ship flying off, with Mackie going,
Hearing Frieza's name seriously lit a fire under Granola. He's really got it for that guy.
Hey, Lick, why'd you go and mention Frieza?
Our friend Granola has gotten crazy strong, and the power has gone to his head.
We'd be in hot water if he ever got stronger than you, Gas.
And then Gas just looks on.
He could never defeat me.
Darn right, you're the pride and joy of our little family.
Stronger than Gas, even? Not possible,
says Mackie. Yeah, it's unlikely, but hedging risk is the rule of business. So, you see, Frieza's gonna ice the guy for us.
So that's your angle.
No rush, of course. Right now, I'm just fired up to see what we find inside that thing.
I'll start running the analysis.
Soon, we'll have what we need. The exact location of Zuno, the ultimate intel broker.
Then it cuts to Granola flying off on his own. Rest up. It will take 2 days to reach planet Cereal. Cereal. It's not ceruleans. It's cerealians. Like granola cereal. Oatmeal. The people we're about to encounter are named after breakfast foods. Okay. Okay, Dragon Ball. Okay. Rest up. It'll take 2 days to reach planet Cereal.
Yeah, I hear you.
Then all of a sudden, the back end of Granola's ship gets fired upon.
What was that?
Hand over that bounty, Granola, or you'll be space dust.
And it's Soshiru, the same dude that tried to, weasel his way into sharing the profit with Granola's bounty. He came in with his own gang to try and get revenge on him. He's like, okay, now give me your money, because you didn't give me my money before. Well, it's not my money, but I wanted some, and you didn't give it to me, so we're gonna kill you.
Hand over that bounty, Granola, or you'll be space dust.
It's Soshiru. He's gathered his allies for this ambush.
That lowlife. We'll settle this on that asteroid.
Huh. You won't get away that fast.
And Soshiru and his gang land on the asteroid, and they surround Granola.
Nowhere to run, pal. Give up the cash and no one has to get hurt.
Sure thing. How about I give you half of my earnings and we all walk away?
That's mighty cooperative of you. You should have just agreed to that from the start.
Come inside and I'll give it to you.
All right, let's go.
Sorry, had to burp a little. And then it cuts to Soshiru and his crew going through the ship, searching for Granola, and apparently he's not there.
Where is he? Where'd you go, Granola?
Up here in the cockpit.
Tch, you sure are making us work for it. Now show me the money.
And he spins around. He spins the chair around that has Granola's goggles on it, and it just has his goggle on it because Granola is not in the ship. Too bad. That was my voice.
Huh?
And then then it shows all of, wow, this is actually a pretty big ship for him to have a cockpit and for him to be able to walk through it completely. But it shows the two goons that are with Soshiru get zapped by him.
Where's he shooting from?
And it shows that everyone else gets zapped by Granola. And they all get hit except for Soshiru.
He can snipe without his goggles?
He doesn't require my support to snipe the likes of you. A Cerulean's right eye is especially adapted to sniping, and Granola's abilities are cut above the rest. As it shows Granola on a far-off peak on this asteroid, sniping everyone from a distance with just his finger. Well, actually, no. No, he doesn't do it with just his finger. He was doing it with his gun. Then he points his fingers towards the direction where Soshiru is. No stun gun for you. His next shot will pierce your heart. Get it?
Got it. I give up. I'm sorry. You'll forgive me, yeah? I'll even leave you my pocket change.
And then Soshiru and his gang just fly off. Then it cuts to Granola getting back to his ship, getting that pocket change and putting it in his pocket. And the voice goes, "A profitable encounter. How nice."
I suppose so.
Your sniping was as impressive as ever.
Nah, I missed one of the targets.
Did you? In any case, good enough.
Not in my book. Elect was right. I'm still not powerful enough to take down Frieza. To avenge the Ceruleans I've lost. To avenge the Ceruleans I've lost, I'll have to grow stronger than anyone.
And then it cuts to Beerus's planet. Then it cuts to the prophecy fish. As it's asleep, it speaks in its sleep.
Universe 7. Balance shifting. Strongest warrior in the universe will soon rise up.
To be continued. And then we have the proclamation of a brand new arc. New arc! Dragon Ball Super, new arc Granola the Survivor. A new story arc begins. The Galactic Patrol Prisoner story arc is over. To celebrate the much anticipated new arc, here are a few character intros. Granola, the sole survivor of the Cerulean tribe. He now works as a bounty hunter and wears the traditional garb of his people. Heaters, an organization led by Elect, the oldest of the 4 siblings. With bounty hunters and assassins at their command, the Heaters control many shady operations throughout the galaxy from behind the scenes. With Elect being the head honcho, Oil being the hefty dude, Maki being the only female member of this crew, and Gas, apparently the strongest fighter in the Heaters group. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of Volume 15 of Dragon Ball Super. Only one more volume to go, and then I can start reading the Viz chapters. Only one more physical volume to go, Volume 16, and then I can start to catch up with the other chapters. Like I said, I know for a fact I'm going to be able to catch up to Dragon Ball Super before Christmas even hits. So, all in all, this was a fantastic read. We saw the end of Moro. We saw Goku see a new state of, well, I wouldn't say new state of Ultra Instinct. We see him controlling it now and able to enter into it on an instant now. And Whis confirming to us that, like, Ultra Instinct, you just achieved Ultra Instinct. But, yeah, you've barely scratched the surface. Oh, yeah, now that you know Moro's full power, who will win? Yep, this is for Psycho because he asked me this before. So, what we're going to do is we're going to look up Moro. Now I can look up Moro on Dragon Ball since I've seen his full capabilities. So let's go to power. Alright, so in the manga, Moro boasts a high level of battle power and an even higher level of magic power. With his magic power, he was able to hold an advantage over both Grand Supreme Kai and South Supreme Kai, the two strongest Supreme Kais at the time. However, after Grand Supreme Kai sacrificed most of his godly power to seal Moro's magical power, he was quickly defeated by the two Supreme Kais to the point that he couldn't even fight back, even with the vast majority of his power sealed away. It still sustained him to live on for 10 million years, during which the Galactic Patrol were unable to successfully execute him after countless attempts. Okay, so that's his power. Power. I'm just going to go out on a limb and just go against Moro versus Galactus, though. Like, we've read all the things that Galactus can do, but the thing about Galactus is he's a universal entity, whereas Moro is like a galaxy-wide entity. So my money's gonna have to stick with Galactus. See? Now here's the thing. We're gonna go to his power. Galactus possesses the immeasurable power cosmic and is one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, having near limitless godlike power, and being considered an omnipotent entity. His cosmic power beyond most forms of measurement. He was once referred to as the most awesome living entity in the cosmos. Thanos, with the Infinity Gauntlet, ranked him around the same level of power as Odin, Zeus, the Celestials, and the Stranger, but well below Master Order, Lord Chaos, Mistress Love, and Sire Hate, who in turn are well below Eternity, Infinity, who are well below the Living Tribunal. As such, Galactus is able to employ the cosmic energy within him to produce virtually any effect he desires. After devouring 4 planets, Galactus has been shown capable of fighting 4 mad Celestials and destroying one of them, although when they fused together into a more powerful Voltron Celestial, he was defeated. Galactus has also shown the ability to overcome Odin. In effect, the virtually omniscient Oblivion remarked that Galactus' battle against Scryer and the Other affected reality itself, and suggested they threatened to destroy the multiverse entirely if their fight had not ceased. Galactus and his heralds were stated to be cosmic-level threats. He was stated to have a universal threat level by the Nova Corps. However, although his power is great, it is dependent on the amount of energy he has absorbed from planets. If he does not feed regularly, then it will run out and he will weaken and starve to death. So, in comparison to Moro, after taking the hand that copied Maris' power, he gained a substantial increase in power, and with this power and instinctive reaction, Moro is able to fight on par with perfected Ultra Instinct Goku while going around the Earth several times, to which Moro notes that he and Goku's abilities were now evenly matched, though he noted that magic gave him a leg up. However, his body is unable to properly handle Maris' power due to his lack of training, and he quickly begins to overload on the power, forcing him to merge with the Earth itself. In this state, it was difficult for Goku to make any headway against Moro, and when he attempted to reach the crystal on his head, Moro managed to restrain him with his last set of hands. Once Goku restored all of his divine power, he was finally able to obliterate him by destroying his source of power. My money goes to Galactus, simply because Galactus is a universal threat, whereas Moro is basically just a galactic threat. Because Galactus has immortality, said to survive until the end of the universe, godlike strength, godlike stamina, godlike speed, invulnerability, energy projection, energy absorption, force field levitation, size alteration, molecular restructuring, matter transmutation, teleportation, interdimensional and intradimensional portals, telepathy, telekinesis, cosmic awareness, resurrection, because he can raise the dead. He can create life creation, soul control and manipulation, recreation, power ability bestowal, healing powers, and adapted appearance. Moro has ki blast and flight and magic, energy absorption, eternal life. Moro is able to increase his lifespan by draining the lives of others seemingly without end, and was able to survive 10 million years with the energy he gathered. However, he will eventually die of natural causes if he is kept from a source of life energy. So they both have the same weakness, where they both will require to continuously consume in order for them to survive. But my money still goes to Galactus because Galactus is essentially from the previous Marvel Universe, and then the Big Bang of the current Marvel Universe happened. He was bestowed the power, he was bestowed all these powers as the only survivor of the previous universe into the mainstream one, and he gained all this power to the point where it took Thor, with the power of the cosmic itself and the Odin Force in him, to kill Galactus. Because as it stands right now, Galactus is dead. But it took a considerable amount of time for that to even happen. So my money goes to Galactus. Moro is a threat, but he's not a Galactus level threat. But that's my analysis, so my money goes to Galactus. But overall, this was a very fun volume to read through. Let me not keep you here any more than I already have, because I have plenty of things to do today. All I can say at the end of the day as we prepare for volume 16 on Monday is, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, man, I gotta put some Vaseline on my lips. That is just uncouth. I'm sorry. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then like, subscribe, share, maybe even consider becoming a member, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples.